Yo, 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 good evening, everybody. How are you all doing? It's Saturday night, March 16th, and it's your boy Mark here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, you've been enjoying some of the content, really trying to just keep putting some new stuff out here and hopefully finding some things that can be entertaining. It's kind of been so dry lately here in Broncos country with some of the lack of news and the lack of the big signings, which like I've said in past videos, I think is a very positive thing. It's exactly what rebuilding teams should do. We're not going to be spending stupid money on overinflating, depreciating assets. I know that sounds kind of fucked up, like calling people assets, but that's really how you got to look at all this. So just try to separate the two and let's not be sensitive like everybody in this world right now. Um, but yeah, so I mean, this is if this is the first time you've seen this video, man, I come on here. I don't have any kind of edited videos or any really any agenda. I just come on here and kind of chat it up. The purpose of the content that I want to put out here is to really get the public and everybody involved as much as possible. Anybody that ever wants to hop on the show, if you want to have live debates, if there's some topics that you guys want to discuss in person rather than just typing them maybe in a chat or comments or anything like that, please by all means, man. I would love to have you guys on. Yeah, make it fun, make it really respectful, and just have a good time. And maybe we can convince some things, some people, some things, each other, some things, and learn something and have a good time with it. So that's kind of the vision for the channel, but really just having a good time with it. These are some things that go on through my head every day, and I'm like, why not just put it down there and have some you know some videos and some I guess some content out there that's like, oh, I told you I said that, or I can go back and kind of revert to and be able to look. So like I said, it's kind of like a diary, but a digital one and a video diary. Anyways, some news around the NFL today. Obviously, the big thing is the Justin Fields trade over to the Steelers. I think I had mentioned in the last video that it'd be damn funny, and I can see that actually happening and being a really good fit for them, especially after trading Pickett. And so it's going to be one of those quarterback battles that's going to be hysterical, man. It's going to be like pick whatever solution you like, you hate the least is really what it's going to end up being. I think you got trash and I think you got garbage in a sense of both guys just really aren't good at playing quarterback anymore. But I will say both, if there's any way that they're going to succeed, it's in Pittsburgh with the Steelers, and no doubt about it. I mean, Justin Fields has got a crazy upside. I think he's somebody that is really talented, and if you can figure out from a passing standpoint, he'd be really, really good. I think Russ is just at a stage in his career now where he's got to play backyard ball, but he fits well in Seattle. Seattle, I'm saying Seattle with the Steelers as well in Pittsburgh because they'll have a strong defense, they'll have a good run game, but I think a lot of the antics and a lot of the charade that comes with Russ that will be very evident, and then kind of the circus that he brings too. So, anyways, man, I wish them both the best. I'm not going to sit there and hope both of them fail. I do once they play the Broncos next year, but I think it's going to be a really interesting um, camp battle to watch. A couple of things on the agenda. I'm going to be doing a live. I'm going to be doing a couple mock drafts here, and then I'm going to be obviously live streaming the draft itself. Definitely can't come soon enough. But some projections that I have Broncos related. I do think that they're going to make at least 2 to 3 more moves before free agency starts, and then a lot more after that. Sorry, before the draft starts, but then a lot more after that. And some names to keep an eye out on, guys, is KJ Osborne. I think him, Hunter Renfro. Those are two guys that kind of fit a missing piece. They're still fairly young. They've they've got some versatility to them. That their guys have just kind of seem to get open and are solid. Hunter Renfro has had a couple rough seasons, but we can see what he can be when he's healthy and when he's in the right system. And I think he's somebody that we certainly need. But the Broncos really seem to not want to be tipping a lot of their hand um, in terms of going into the draft. In the past has always been we fill our needs in free agency and then we take best player available through the draft. Not no more. It's always kind of been a dumb um, strategy, for lack of better words, to be honest with you, in my opinion. Because when you're a team that's rebuilding, you've got to build through the draft. You've got to fill your needs and get the best player available at the position of needs through the draft. When you're a team that is actually really good, sure, you can take best player available. But we haven't been very good for a long time. So it seems like we finally got that right. Somebody like KJ Osborne, Hunter Renfro, two names to keep an eye on. I think one of those two, could be a fit. And I would say another interior lineman, another defensive lineman. I would love to see them make a move uh, for Chase Young. I haven't really heard anything about him scheduling a visit. I know he's visited a couple teams, but no news. So we'll see. We'll see what pops off from that. But yeah, that'll be interesting. And then a date of note, I believe on Monday, the 18th, is when there's the deadline for Cortland Sutton's contract. I think 2 million of his contract, two million additional dollars get guaranteed. A little bit of rumblings out there that they might be shopping him quietly, or they might, be kind of looking at different options on what to do with him. I think they should. I think, listen, if you're committing to him for a year, just commit to him longer. Lower his cap hit this year and commit to him longer. Um, Otherwise, get rid of him, because I think he's a wide receiver two, playing a wide receiver one role. And he's kind of put out some cryptic messages on his social media, and it almost kind of seems like he's a little bit upset and doesn't want to be here. So I don't know. I don't know if there's been any kind of rumblings, but just a guess of mine is that the Broncos could silently be shopping him, kind of seeing what the market is like out for him. Um, there's more rumblings too that I've heard that would make sense, that the Texans are trying to make a move with Buffalo to get Stephon Diggs. There's some rumblings there that Stephon Diggs doesn't really like being there. That would be a really good move for the Texans. It'd be kind of a good move for Buffalo. I don't know. I mean, they're getting rid of a really good player, but somebody that just kind of seems to be toxic. Him and Josh Allen kind of go back and forth. I think Josh Allen's at the point of his career now where he can be pretty damn good. Like, he can be good enough to elevate some guys. And if you can bring some youth in that receiver room, you might be able to be pretty damn good. So anyways, I'm excited about a lot of the rumblings that are coming out, kind of the vision that the Broncos seem to be heading in. I'm really looking forward to the draft, man. I think that we're going in there with, like, there's so many different options. So that's going to be fun. Tomorrow's video, I'm going to really dig into why trading Patrick Surtain is without a doubt the most logical move that this team can make, why it's the fastest way to get from rebuilding to contending. Obviously, if done right, but it's the most logical choice. I don't think they'll end up doing it, but if you need to go up and get your quarterback this year, if you've identified somebody that you love, he's the piece that nobody else really has that can allow for that to happen. But even, it might not even be just directly trading up, but it's also, trading for assets that can help you get up. But truth be told, man, I think that the Broncos would do that if they felt like moving into the top three was even a possibility. I think that those top three teams are just locked in. There's no reason why they're going to want to trade out. So we'll have a whole episode on that. But otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Put some comments in. I would love for you guys to tell me the kind of content you want me to talk about. So, put it in. And thank you for showing me some love, and thank you for allowing for this to start getting a little bit more traction, and hopefully we can continue on with it. But otherwise, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Enjoy your weekend. Have a great Sunday tomorrow. And a mile high salute to you guys. Thanks for riding with your boy. Peace out. Have a good one.